ago, in a village near a vast forest, there lived a hunter named Kato. He was famous throughout the region for his hunting skills. No one could track animals better than he could. His spear was swift, his eyes were sharp, and his feet could follow even the faintest tail. Kato had a wife who loved him deeply. She cared for their home, prepared his meals, and faithfully waited for him whenever he went hunting. Though they were not wealthy, they lived peacefully together. One dry season morning, Kato walked before dawn. The village was still asleep. As he picked up his spear and hunting bag, his wife handed him food for the journey. "May the spirits guide your path," she said. Kato nodded and disappeared into the darkness. The hunter expected to return before sunset with meat, but that day was unlike any other. He followed the tracks of bushbuck, only to lose them near a river. He chased a warthog that escaped into thick bushes. Several birds flew from the trees before he could throw his spear. Hour after hour passed. The morning became afternoon. The afternoon became evening. The forest seemed empty. Kato grew angry and frustrated. Never before had he spent an entire day without catching a single animal. As the sun began to sink behind the hills, the forest became golden with evening light. Exhausted, Kato sat beneath a giant fig tree to rest before beginning the long journey home. Suddenly, he heard soft footsteps. He looked up. Standing before him was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. Her skin glowed in the fading sunlight. Her hair fell like black silk. Her eyes shone brightly. And she wore garments unlike those of any woman from the surrounding village. Kato stared in amazement. For a moment, he forgot anger, his fatigue, and even his wife waiting at home. The woman smiled. "Why do you look at me so intensely, Hunter?" she asked. Kato stepped forward. "I have traveled through many villages and seen many women," he said, "but none compare to you. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever laid eyes on." The woman remained silent. Kato continued, "Will you marry me? Because my wife and I will care for you forever." The woman studied him carefully. Then she smiled. "I will agree to marry you," she said softly, "but first you must solve one problem." Kato's heart leaped with joy. "Anything," he replied. "Tell me what it is." The woman slowly opened her garment. Kato was surprised. She had only one breast. "You see my problem?" she said. "If you truly love me, you must find me another breast so that I may be complete." Kato barely hesitated. Blinded by desire and exhausted by her beauty, he did not stop to think. "That is simple," he declared. "Wait here for me. I will return shortly." The woman nodded. "I shall wait." Kato immediately turned and ran. He raced through the forest, faster than he had ever run before. Branches scratched his skin, and thorns tore at his clothes, but he ignored them. His mind was filled only with the thoughts of the beautiful woman who would soon become his bride. As darkness approached, he reached his home. His wife greeted him with a smile. "You are back," she said. "I was worried because it is late." But Kato did not answer. His heart had become hard. His judgment had disappeared. All he could think about was the promise he had made in the forest. Without explaining anything, he attacked his wife. She screamed into shock and fear. "Why are you doing this?" she cried, but Kato would not listen. He carefully cut off one of her breasts. The woman collapsed to the ground, bleeding heavily. Kato grabbed what he had taken and rushed from the house. Behind him, his wife called weakly for help, but he never looked back. He ran through the darkness until he finally reached the giant fig tree. The beautiful woman was still there. She smiled as he approached. "Did you bring what I asked for?" she said. Breathing heavily, Kato proudly held out the breast. "Yes," he said. "Now you can become my wife." The woman stared at him. Then she began to laugh. At first, the laugh was soft. Then it became louder. Stranger, more frightening. Suddenly, the ground seemed to tremble. The woman's body began to change. Her arms shrank. Her legs became thin. His face stretched forward. Within moments, the beautiful woman had transformed into a small antelope. The animal looked at Kato with bright eyes. Then it spoke. "Hunter, if you could do such a terrible thing to the wife who loved you, what would stop you from harming me one day? Yet you have been doing the same to my siblings." Before Kato could answer, the antelope leaped into the bushes. In seconds, it vanished into the darkness. Kato stood froze. The truth struck him like lightning. He had been deceived. His desire had blinded him. His greed had destroyed everything. Terrified, he turned and ran back towards home. He prayed the entire way. "Please let her be alive. Please let her forgive me." When he finally reached his house, villagers had already gathered outside. A heavy silence filled the air. Kato pushed through the crowd. There, lying on a mat, was his wife. She was dead. Women of the village had tried to save her, but she had lost too much blood. Kato dropped to his knees. The breast he had carried all the way from the forest fell from his hands. He cried louder than he had ever cried before. But no tears could bring his wife back. No apology could undo what he had done. The elders of the village shook their heads sadly. From that day onward, Kato lived alone. He never remarried. Whenever hunters entered that forest, they would sometimes see a small antelope standing between the trees, watching silently before disappearing into the shadows. And people would remember the story of Kato, the hunter who sacrificed true love for a foolish dream and paid the highest price. Before I let you go, here is more of the story. Temptation often disguises itself as an opportunity. A person who abandons loyalty, wisdom, and gratitude for selfish desires may lose the blessings they already possess.